Selamat malam Indonesia, selamat datang di Listen to Kimi FM Artist of the Month. Seperti biasa, setiap bulan kita punya program Artist of the Month. Dan bulan Oktober sekarang very special karena memang Artist of the Month untuk edisi Oktober ini merupakan satu-satunya, bukan satu-satunya sih, baru pertama kali ya Artist of the Month-nya adalah wanita dan berasal dari Jerman. Wow, it's gonna be awesome because maybe we're gonna talk about the woman's talk. Okay, just stay tuned, and I'm gonna invite her right now. And right now, I'm gonna invite her join with me by live Instagram, and I'm gonna join with Arezou the month for this October. As always, I'm gonna talk about her music, her career, and also her future music, of course. Good afternoon, German.
Hi, good afternoon, Kimi. Nice to see you. Hello, Indonesia. Nice to see all you.
Yeah, hello, German. How are you doing? Are you doing this weekend?
I'm doing actually very good. I just had today, I guess, really sunny over here in Munich. So I really enjoyed the sun in the morning and cleaned up and just prepared a little bit for today. And I'm feeling good. What about you? What about you?
Yeah, always good. Always good. Indonesia is going, very good because, we have like a global COVID, and we're trying to give up, and also never give up. I mean, so I think it's gonna be awesome. You are our artist of the month for this October. Anyway, thank you very much for joining with my program first time, and I'm gonna say English with well, of course. And I don't know, in Germany, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm trying like Guten Nacht Mittag, correct?
Yeah. Right. That's amazing. Good Nachmittag. That's true. Yeah. Yeah. Very.
Okay.
How do you say it in Indonesia? Like when you want to say Guten Nachmittag.
Selamat sore.
What?
Selamat sore. Selamat sore.
Selamat sore.
Yeah.
Something similar. Okay.
Yeah, but in Indonesia, my time is 10 p.m. So we had 5 hours different zone. And okay, let's talk about Arezou. And we want to know who is Arezou and why Arezou to be indie artist, and when do you start your music, and also who you are first. Introduce yourself first, I mean.
Okay. Well, yeah, my name is Arezou. This is how we pronounce it or spell it in Farsi. And Arezou means something like having hope. And I'm a musician from Germany. I'm a singer-songwriter. And I started my career, I would say, I started doing music when I was 12 or 13 years old. And since then,
wow.
Since that moment, I started to write songs, but I was actually so shy as a child, so I never told anybody that I'm doing music. So, I remember I started to really talk about music or even show people that I'm doing music when I was maybe 27, 28, something like that. And this is how I started, really like releasing music and working on stuff. And yeah, here I am right now.
Wow, great. So I'm really glad, you had my Artist of the Month. And everyone, hi. Welcome to my podcast, Listen to Kimi FM. And we're going live Instagram with Arezou. I'm Kimi from Indonesia. And I have a program, Artist of the Month, for support indie artists over the world. So far, my indie artist is a man or is a boy, something like that. And you know what? Arezou is our first woman as an indie artist for Listen to Kimi FM. Yeah, you are the first. And,
wow.
Okay, I I think my listeners finally, artist of the month from Listen to Kimi FM is a woman and also from Germany. So I think you was born in Germany, or maybe you have another, on your blood, something like. I think I show your face like Indian and something like that.
Well, close to. Actually, I was born in Iran, in Tehran. It's the capital city. But I grew up in Germany, so I really speak German. And I also I prefer to speak German, to be honest, because my Farsi is not the best.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, okay. As a musician in Germany, how long to be indie artist, and how the current music at Germany? I mean, like indie artists offer the work. I just want to know how they support each other as indie musician at German, especially.
To be honest, it's not easy. If you are an indie artist, well, it depends on what you want to do. If you want to be played in the radio shows, or in the TV, or even in like bigger Spotify playlists, you don't get supported easily. You have to really fight for it. But of course, also like your podcast, which I really appreciate, that you like take time and you give indie artists the opportunity to show themselves, or you play their music, and I think it's really great. And I would actually wish that in Germany we have more people like you, like to support indie artists. We have people. We also do have radio shows, but just a small amount.
Okay, great.
Yeah, you need to be a fighter. You need to fight if you want to be a German artist here.
Right, it's very interesting. That's why I made this program, to support indie artists over the world. I want to know about the indie artists from for the first program. My artist is come from LA, USA, also from New York, something like that. And they said it's not easy to be indie artist, and they fight for that. So I think you fight too, right? Yeah. So far. So far, how do you make a music? I mean, how influence you to make a lyric and also to make the music? Your idol, or maybe your parents, or maybe your family?
Oh, you mean what inspires me to do music, or?
Inspiring you.
Well, actually, it's so crazy, because I would say the most inspiring thing to me is just life. Sometimes it's going out and having a walk in the forest, which inspires me. Sometimes it's when I'm traveling. Sometimes it's having a good conversation with friends or loved ones. I would just say that life inspires me. Whatever happens, like whether I'm in a good mood or in a bad mood, whatever happens, it's an opportunity to get inspiration out of it. So I would say the answer would be, life is the most inspiring to me.
Wow, great. So your life is very inspiring you to make a lyric and also the music, correct?
Yeah. And sometimes it's so really like hard for me to explain how it happened, because each song of mine, I don't sit down and I don't tell myself, oh, okay, right now I want to write a song. It's something that overcomes me, and I feel like so overwhelmed by feelings, and then I just need to sit down and to write, because I feel like there's so much like fire inside, so many emotions that are going through, and I just feel like I really need to give those emotions the space, so this is how my songs really, write them.
Okay. So I want to know, how do you, what you're doing lately? I mean, during this pandemic, this COVID is very, difficult to many people, and as a musician, indie artist especially, what do you do?
Well, yeah, like due to Corona, I also had a very hard time. I was not able to realize my visions, my project, so I needed to make a break. But I just started to act. Yeah, I actually started to take action again. I produced my full music video lately in Austria, which was very nice. We really shooted a very, very beautiful video, and it will be released next year in spring. And also I wrote a lot of stuff, a lot of new stuff. And at the moment, I'm also preparing a gig that I have next week in Cologne. So yeah, I would say at the moment I really spend a lot of time doing music and doing new stuff.
Wow, cool. Yeah. So I wish, you could come to my country, Indonesia, and get inspiring to make a new lyric or new music. Arezou visit Indonesia one day. Something like that.
I really would love to come over because I've heard a lot of good things about Indonesia, and I promise.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've seen a lot of like pictures and stuff, and really, I promise if I come over, we're going to meet live and do the next interview if you want one day.
Wow. Sure. Okay, sure. Okay. So this weekend, maybe do you always spend in spare time like, doing sport or maybe like hang out in Germany? I know Germany is like Munich, Berlin, Frankfurt. Which one? The town are very excited to meet. Maybe someday we'll visiting to your country.
Okay, you mean like what do I do in my spare time? Is this a question?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, something like that.
Okay. Well, yeah, in the spare time, I would say I spend a lot of time going to the nature because I'm a very like big nature lover. So I love to go to the forest, have a walk over there, or close to Munich there are a lot of different mountains. So I just drive through through the landscape, and I go for a hike in my spare time a lot. And I also, of course, I have friends, even if it doesn't sound like this. But I also, of course, I love to hang with friends and to cook with them or watch a movie or to do music, of course, write down some lyrics. So I would say I do a lot of different stuff. Reading books. I love to read books a lot. So yeah, this is what I do.
Okay. If you love to reading books, I mean, maybe some people get inspiring from reading books and also experience of many people for making the lyrics, something like that. And I was heard the music before Melancholismal. It's like, it's like, okay, it's very beat and like a dancing, but I don't know what the meaning of the lyric. Can you tell me what the meaning of the lyric of the Melancholismal, something like that?
Okay. Melancholic, or if you talk about melancholic, it's more like I think the people they would consider it as something like being sad or not feeling good, maybe feeling depressed. And to me, as somebody who was creative, I think melancholy is something that really gives me the possibility to just be creative. Whenever I'm kind of sad, whenever I feel like I'm melancholic, I feel like there's something going on, and really it inspires me a lot. And so I've learned to live with this melancholic feelings, and I started to see something positive in it. Not like, oh, I'm sad, I feel depressed, or oh, I feel bad. I started to see it as a present, as a gift, to be able to do something good, something positive out of being sad or feeling not good. So to me, actually, if you would translate the song, you would see that it's of course, I'm talking about the melancholic feelings that you have when you are like overthinking stuff. but I wanted to show another side of the melancholic, you know. It's not
Okay, good.
it's also being positive and being motivated.
Yeah. You know what? My podcast listen to Kimi FM. Basically, I always support indie artists of for the world and also single fighter out there. You know, like single fighter we call single mom, single dad, and also single man, single woman, married, unmarried, something like that. Because, you know, like as a single fighter isn't easy, and you know, like we have depressed and also our health mentally like not good. And thanks to you to make it that a melancholic small is I really appreciate your music. And it's not really bad. I pick you as my artist because I never know about the meaning of the lyric, but your lyric is about it's like support each other, right? To motivate, to inspiring, something like that, correct?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly, yeah. Okay. Thank you so much again. Also, I really feel honored and flattered to be called an artist of the month. So I was very, I was very happy when you like wrote me and you told me that you want to present me as an artist of the month. It really flattered me. Yeah. So thank you again. And it's really nice to see that people all over the world are able to listen to your music, because I never get in touch with those people who listen to my music. I never see those people, you know. I just maybe see the stream or something, but I never see what kind of person is now at the other side of the YouTube or whatever and listening to it. So it's really nice to have an impression of it.
Yeah, because, you know, basically my podcast is about support each other to single fighter. And I think as an indie musician, also the single fighter to fighting the music, to sharing to the listeners, to the fans, something like that. Because, you know, being an indie artist is not easy, like you said. And I want to know about the Germany musician, something like you said, it's not easy. How difficult to be an indie artist or maybe to be a musician in Germany, especially?
You mean how can I motivate people to be okay. I think it's very important to be first true to yourself, to be loyal to yourself, and to sometimes it's just like a lot of people are telling you stuff, like friends or even family or like people from the music business, and don't listen to them. Please don't listen to people who just tell you, oh, you have to do this and you have to do that and you have to wear this and you have to look like that, blah, blah, blah. You know, like,
that's right.
You know, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. Just be yourself, you know, just be yourself and be loyal to yourself and be, and don't hesitate to just go for it. Like, you know, just go for it and just do whatever makes you happy. And if music is what makes you happy or whatever, if you're an actor or something, just go for it, you know. Don't let people pull you down. This is very important, I think. Yeah. And believe in yourself. The next thing.
Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself, yeah. That's very important. Okay,
great. Thank you, Arezou. And I'm wondering about your song. I don't know what the title of your song, but it's like, man or woman meet each other, and also it's like, one night stand. It's like, oh my gosh, he's a player, something like that. Is it?
It's actually, how do you say? It's a social criticism. How do you say social criticism? Social criticism?
Yes.
Social criticism. I think it's the right word. Yeah, the song that I wrote it's about, I don't know how it is in Indonesia, but I know that in Germany and also in the rest of the West countries, nowadays when you are dating, like I remember like back then you went on a date and you just had that person. You didn't meet or date like 5 or 6 people, okay? And nowadays it totally changed. Like when like girls or or boys, when they go out for dates, they see a lot of different people. And, you know, and I think it's very, I don't know what the English word is for unverbindlich. Like, you don't commit yourself anymore. It's really hard to get a commitment. You know? And it's actually, the song is about, you know, I don't know if you know Tinder, the dating, there's a dating app called Tinder.
Bumble. Something like that.
Something like that. And you know, it's actually a social criticism, like about how we treat each other nowadays when we are on dating. Like, we don't show commitment. We don't want to talk about how we really feel inside. We just want to, like, maybe get attention or something. So we just date this person and that person, but it's not something that really has impact, you know, like we don't allow people to have impact on our feelings. And this is what I really think is sad. This is what I'm criticizing also in the song. So,
okay, so I think you was see the current situation about the, you know, some people not really commit with their relationship, and also, you know, like a player is everywhere. Something like one night stand. It's very, you know, their hobbies. They love to be, you know, something. Okay, I want you. You want me just for one night. Something like that by the that apps. But you know, I love that song. I love that video clip, and I think, it's good. It's a really reality in our life, something like that. So, Arezou, talking about your music again, tell us how many music or how many lyrics you was made. I mean, from the when you do that until now.
You mean how many songs I wrote down by now?
Yeah.
Quite a lot. I never count them, but I would say maybe something like 40 or 50 songs that I wrote down.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Not all of them, like not all of them are finished, but there are like a lot of lyrics. Like I could at least bring out, like if I had the opportunity to go to the studio for the next 3 months, I would definitely be able to make 5 LPs out of it, I think.
Okay. So how do you feel when you made a lyric? I mean, when you feel broken heart, or maybe when you feel happy, or maybe when you feel, I don't know, mood swing, something like that, and you write some music and some lyrics, something like that.
Yeah, it depends. Yeah, of course. Sometimes when I feel sad or bad, or I feel like broken hearted or something, then I start to write down stuff. But you know, it's so funny because I remember when I was a child, or when I like grew up, I never wrote happy songs. Like I just wrote songs when I was sad and feeling melancholic. So I really have a lot of painful songs, or songs that are like, showing sadness and feelings like that. But I think the last maybe 3 or 4 years it changed. Like I totally right now, like the next songs that I will be releasing in future, they will be very happy and very like hopeful and showing good moods and stuff. So sometimes it's a good mood that I'm in that makes me feel inspired, and sometimes it's a bad mood. So it really depends on what state of mind I'm in at the moment.
Yeah, I understand. Because our feeling is never flat, right? Something like
it's up and down like this. La, 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 la.
Yeah. You know? So what do you do?
It goes like this in 1 hour.
Yeah, like a roller coaster. Yeah. Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, DJ Joga. This guy is very good man. He is indie producer from London, UK. And Joga, me and Arezou going live now. Arezou from German. Maybe someday we're gonna, I don't know, collaborate I don't know, something like that. Okay, thank you for joining, Joga, and also for all of you guys. Thank you and welcome to my podcast. Listen to Kimi FM. I'm Kimi from Indonesia, and I've got Arezou from Germany, Munich, as an artist of the month for this October. And like I told you before, Arezou, as the only one woman be my artist for this October. Not only one, but for the first time, I mean, Arezou. And I hope my listeners, my viewers, my subscribers will join with Arezou, because Arezou, from the music, from the lyrics, talking about the life, the broken hearted, and also the relationship, something like that. So which one, what kind of the lyric your favorite? I mean, about the relationship, or maybe about the, I don't know, about the life, something like that?
Mm-hmm. Well, I wouldn't say that I have a favorite song or favorite lyrics, because to me, my songs are like my little babies. And I can never say I prefer this or that, or I prefer to about being brokenhearted or something. Yeah, I would say that I like all of them the same way.
Okay.
Because I feel a very special connection to each one of them. So it's really hard for me to say I prefer this or that. Like, I could never say that, to be honest.
Okay. Yeah. Great, because you're loved with your, masterpiece, all of your song, right?
Yes, yeah, kind of. I wouldn't call it masterpiece, to be honest, but I feel
why?
Yeah, I don't know. Like for me, it's I don't know. Like, to me, music is just expressing feelings. It's about to show who you are. So I don't see it as a masterpiece or as something special. It's just an expression of who I am, So yeah, how I consider myself. Yeah.
Okay. So, who are your current favorite musician so far?
My favorite musician. Well, again, I wouldn't say that I have a favorite musician, but there are some artists that I like to listen to. Do you want to name some German ones, or do you prefer to hear some, maybe international artist names? Which one do you prefer?
Just tell me the bird of your favorite. Yeah.
Okay. Like, who I really, 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 really like a lot is Sia, the US singers.
Yeah.
Christina Aguilera. This is how I grew up.
Okay, me too.
I like Ed Sheeran a lot. I love Eminem. Ed Sheeran. Genau.
Yeah, Ed Sheeran.
Right, Ed Sheeran, and also Eminem, because he really influenced me a lot when I was a child. And German artists who I really like a lot, like I get inspired by him, is like Fabian Römer, Motrip. Motrip is a very special artist, songwriter in Germany. Alexa Fela, Balbina, we have very interesting also female artists in Germany. Madeleine, just to name some. So I would say these are my favorite artists. If I had to name.
Okay. Okay, cool. Because they are so inspiring too to be a musician, correct?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. So now, how do you see yourself as an artist or as a producer, indie artist and indie producer?
I would say I'm a very free spirit. I'm very rebellious in a way. I don't have a concept, or I don't consider myself as an artist that has a profile or an image or something. I would just say the music that I write down is just a reflection of how I feel, or who I am. So I consider myself just as a human being doing music. So, yeah. I don't have a concept for my music. Like today I could be the very girl from next door. Tomorrow I could be the rebellious person who is criticizing the whole world, you know. So it really depends on the mood I'm in.
Okay. Depend of your mood. Your sign is Taurus or maybe Cancer, Leo. I guess.
My sign is actually Capricorn. Capricorn.
Oh, so you was born in January or last December? Last December. Oh,
yeah.
Great.
Yeah,
okay, so you're.
Yeah, but I think I'm not sure if it's Taurus or, you know, I don't know what the English word is for ascendant. How do you say? You know, ascendant.
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Anyway,
as I don't know how you ascendant. I don't know. Let me just see if I can Google it in your.
Yeah, ascendant. Okay, well. Okay, so.
I'm sorry, I can't find the word for it, but yeah, I'm very well, how do you say? Not I wouldn't say dominant, but I'm very. One moment, I have to Google this word.
It's okay.
Yeah, stubborn.
And
I'm very stubborn.
It's okay.
Especially when it comes to my music. So, yeah, Capricorn typically.
Yeah. Capricorn. Same, same, like Taurus, Virgo. It's like, something like that. So, okay, never mind. Why are we talking about our style? Okay, so next, Arezou, I just wondering about your music. You know, you made the music on the studio, or maybe on your home, or maybe I don't know, on your car, or your anywhere, something like that.
Yeah. I actually you mean where do I produce my music, right? I go to the studio. I have a producer. He lives right now in London, but he used to live in Germany, and I went to Berlin to produce my whole EP over there. So I like whenever I write down songs, I have a demo, and then I start going to the studio in order to finalize those demos and make them really sound like having more quality. So for me, it's important to go to the studio and really bring the best out of it, or at least try to bring the best out of it.
Okay, I see. Well, everyone, Arezou is our artist of the month for this October on Listen to Kimi FM, and Arezou as an indie artist has support each other by her lyric, by her music. I know the lyric is very sad, but the music is very beat and also make us like a dancing, like, very upbeat, something like that. So I love that. So, Arezou, what kind of career do you want to have in the future, by the way?
What kind of career do I want to have in the future? Well, I think as an artist, you always dream about being able to run your business out of music. So I would say I would love to be able to do music or like realize my project in the future. That means I hope to make enough money out of it so I can be able to produce whenever I want. And this is actually how I see myself in the future, just being able to do new music whenever I want to. This is what I wish myself, like what I really, wish for the future. Yeah.
Okay, so, hi, James Smith, GR official. He just, like, peace. Hi, thanks for joining us. And also, like I've told you, my podcast is for support single factor out there as indie musician, indie artist. Maybe you would to support my listeners and also my audience to be, like, success and also happy even we are a single fighter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as I mentioned before, I think, you know, if you love music, if you are really an artist
Mm-hmm.
from the bottom of your heart, just do whatever makes you happy. You know, just go for
Mm-hmm.
it. Just believe in yourself. Dream big. Go for your goals. Like, don't let people play you down. And
Mm-hmm.
I think it's actually how we just said before. It's kind of a roller coaster. Sometimes you have days where you feel very motivated and inspired, and you feel like
Mm-hmm.
everything falls into place. And sometimes you feel like, okay, nothing is working. I feel kind of very unmotivated, or I feel like nothing is going out the way I want it to be. So I think
Mm-hmm.
it's just about yeah, being persistent, you know, being persistent and just keep going on. I think it's
Mm.
really important. Yeah.
Okay, so thank you very much for support our listeners. And can I ask something to you? Because this is for support single fighter. Are you single fighter too in your real life? I mean.
Am I a single fighter in my real life? What do you mean? What do you mean
It's
in my
like
real life?
maybe, yeah. I mean, in your life. I mean, you're a single too, or maybe you're in a relationship with someone, and also I don't know, something like that.
Maybe I am. I don't know. Like I never. I actually, a lot of my followers ask me that question, and I never answer because it's kind of my secret.
All right, so that's your privacy. It's okay, but I know being a musician is not easy, especially in the artist, right? So we have to
Mhm.
fight to be to be in the artist, to be a musician, to make our friends and also our listeners being loyal. So well, what do you do to them still loyal to you, to loyal to your music, to yourself, and you
Mhm.
know who your friends so far?
Mhm. That's a very good question. Let me just think about it. How can I stay loyal to myself? You mean
Mhm.
during times when I feel like nothing is working out the way that I planned it? You mean,
Right.
okay. To be honest, you know, I think it's sometimes it's good to
Mhm.
make a cut. For example, when Corona started, okay, and I needed to
Mhm.
really like stop everything, and I was not able to do anything because of the pandemic. I
Mhm.
really took it as a breakdown, and I really
Mhm.
I really gave myself the possibility to you know to not pressure myself anymore. So you know sometimes it's good to make a cut, to be distant to your own goals
Mhm.
or own visions, to make a break, and
Mhm.
give yourself the time that you need to get more motivation again, to get inspired again. So I think
Mhm.
if you want to stay loyal to yourself, um, yeah, just be honest. If you feel like at the moment you are like it's too hard, you know, to do something, or you get aggressive when something doesn't work out the way you wanted to do, then just make a break.
Mhm.
Just make a break, go out, have a walk,
Mhm.
see your family, see your loved ones, your friends, or whatever, and
Mhm.
don't push yourself too much. You know, I think it's really
Mm,
important.
okay.
Because if you push
Yeah.
yourself too much, or you try to compare yourself to other artists or something, it's not a good
Mhm.
energy. You know, it's not a good energy that you are in. So just calm, relax, try to do something else,
Mhm.
and yeah, don't think you need to do anything.
Okay, great. It's very, very great answer because that's what we need, yeah. Because we have to not compare ourselves to other. We have to be ourselves, be myself, be yourself, something like that. Correct?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And take time. You know,
Okay.
I always say like if you're doing music or
Mhm.
whatever, it's kind of a game. You know, it's like yeah, don't forget that you're just playing. You know, don't take
Mhm.
it too serious. Like
Mhm.
it's kind of a game. It's kind of something that you should enjoy more.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay. So now I think we have to hear, or we have to hear your little bit of your song. Maybe you put a cappella, or I don't know, like something like little performance at our live Instagram. It's time to your wow.
Okay, why not? It's going to be a German song, of course. I hope it's okay for you guys if you don't
It's
understand the
okay.
language. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
I have a sore throat a little bit, so let me just prepare.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna present you first, everyone. This is Arezou. Our artist of the month will be a cappella on live Instagram. Listen to Kimi FM. Here we go.
All right. I will sing a song that is called Willkommen in meiner Welt, which means welcome to my world. And it goes like this. Guten Tag, schön dich zu sehen. Komm doch noch ein Stückchen näher. Hereinspaziert, hereinspaziert. Leg den Hut ab, zieh die Schuhe aus. Lass die Sorgen draußen vor der Tür, wo sie hingehören. Willkommen in meiner Welt, fühl dich wie zu Hause, hier verschmilzt die Zeit mit Grenzenlosigkeit. Die Straßen führen dich, wohin du willst, wenn du bereit bist, sag Bescheid. Und ich begleite dich in meine Welt. Herzlich willkommen, herzlich willkommen.
Very beautiful. Your voice, very, very beautiful. Even I don't know what the meaning of the lyric, but I think I feel like connected with your voice. Very cool. So, yeah, I'm glad to having you as an artist of the month and listen to Kimi FM, and hopefully someday you're gonna visit Indonesia, or maybe I'm gonna visit Germany, and we're gonna, like make something collaboration, or maybe with Joga from London. I don't know. You guys from Europe, yeah, it's very close. Indonesia has a different country. Yeah. Okay.
Germany, just let me know for sure. That would be awesome. Really, I appreciate that.
Yeah. Okay. So, before closing, I want to know, how do you know about my country, Indonesia, Arezou? I heard you was looking Indonesia from the picture, from our nature. If you love nature, you must have to visit my country. So how do you know about Indonesia?
Unfortunately, I haven't been there yet, but I really want to come to especially to not only Indonesia, I would really want to see Asia, for example, also Vietnam and stuff. But I really heard a lot of good things about Indonesia, about the beaches, about how you just mentioned the nature, about the surroundings, about the people, about the food. So I really want to come over one day and enjoy all of it. And I hope I will be able to do this.
Cool. You have to visit, the Java Island, Sumatra Island, Kalimantan Island, Bali Island, also Jakarta, my town, something like that. Yeah, of course.
You live in Jakarta, in the main town?
Yeah. Okay. I live in Jakarta, and as Jakartans, it's very not easy, difficult. The traffic jam, the competitor of the podcaster in Indonesia, very, very strong, and they have many program and also many content. Podcaster is very cool stuff for this time. But listen to Kimi FM. Like you said, be myself. I don't know what next future of listen to Kimi FM, but for now, I love to be support in the artists of the world, like support you, something like that.
Thank you so much. It's such a very great job that you are doing, and thank you that you are so kind and that you are spending your time in order to support artists like me. I think it's a very beautiful yeah, just a way to support each other, you know. So thank you very much, Kimi, that you have your podcast to do this.
My pleasure. And one thing, I want you to say in Indonesia, like selamat malam is good evening, and also terima kasih is thank you. Can you do that?
Okay. Can you again say it? How?
Okay, selamat malam, because in Jakarta right now is evening time. You could say good evening, selamat malam.
Again, what?
Okay. Selamat malam.
Selamat malam.
Good.
Selamat malam.
Yeah.
Selamat malam. Okay.
Selamat malam means is good evening, and also thank you. It's terima kasih.
Terima kasih. Terima kasih. Terima kasih.
Yeah.
Nice.
Terima kasih. Thank you, Arezou. Danke schön. Right? Correct? I said danke schön.
That was nice. That was amazing.
Okay, we have a different culture, different zone, but we stick together for our program. Thank you very much, Arezou, once again.
Thank you so much again for being here, and thank you so much for choosing me as an artist. It really honored me a lot, so thank you so much. Yeah.
My pleasure once again, and don't forget for stay healthy, stay safe, and also success for everything, Arezou. See you again,
Thank
yeah?
you so much. All right, thank you. Bye Indonesia. It was very nice to talk to you guys, and thank you.
Bye Germany.
Yes,
Yeah.
bye.
Bye.
Bye.